Hello everyone. In this video, I'm talking about 7 simple, funny icebreakers that you can try online. You can try this in online classes or online meetings or social gatherings with zero inventory or with minimum materials. So here we go. Let us learn the 7 different funny icebreakers. The first icebreaker in our list is we call it as zoom in, zoom out. What you have to do is here you have to select an image, zoom it and share with participants. The image will be vague and unclear now. So when you zoom an image, automatically it will be unclear and vague. Initially, participants won't be able to, or may not be able to identify what the image is. Slowly you zoom out, then they can have some guess. So let's see this image that is here we go. That was this is the maximum zoomed version of an image, and I am zooming out. I am zooming out. Now we can guess what this image is all about, and ask participants to comment their response or answers in chat. Only one answer from a participants. Whoever gives the right answer first will be the winner of the game. Winner will be the winner of the game, and this is Taj Mahal for this instant. So this is what the game is: zoom in, zoom out. Very simple one. Please try it out. And the second game we call it as go and find out something. Here facilitator asks participants to go and find out some objects and display it before the camera. For example, facilitator host say go and find something green. So you have to look around and see. For example, I'm asking to for example I am bringing a green pen. So I found out something green. So maybe facilitator or host again say go and find something rectangle. So you have to search for something which is in a rectangular shape. So what you can get in a rectangular shape from your room. So now here I find a mobile that is in a rectangular shape. So I'm projecting. Yes, I got something in a rectangular shape. So it go on. You can have more option. Go and find something red, or go and find something what you call triangle, etc., etc. So it more ideas make it more interesting, more funny. So that is the second game. Go and find something. Everyone has to turn on their camera and participate. So this will be very fun, will be very funny and engaging. So that is the second. Go and find something. Third game is Simon Says. Simon Says. This is a very popular game in online and offline environment. We can play this game. So when you do this in online environment, you have to take care of few things. That's all. Simon Says it goes like this. You can play this game with everyone's camera turned on. The facilitator host takes the role of Simon. So let's say if I am the facilitator, I am Simon, and issues instructions, usually some physical actions like touch your nose or hold your ears, etc. Some physical action. When you are in online, that can be covering in this your actions that can be related to your face or maximum to shoulders, but because other actions may not be visible in camera. So do they say some give some host will give some instruction to the participants which should be followed only when prefaced with the phrase Simon says. For example, Simon says touch your nose, you have to touch your nose. Simon says hold yes, you have to hold yes. Simply saying, if I am simply say hold yes, you should not, the participant should not. So only when if it is prefaced with a word Simon says you have to follow this. But if participants are eliminated from the game when either following instructions that are not immediately preceded by the phrase or by failing to follow the instruction which does not include the phrase Simon says. So this is a very funny, powerful, what do you call, icebreaker you can try. Maybe where participants has to distinguish between a right command and a wrong command. So that is the third icebreaker, Simon says. And and the fourth one is we call it as pass the ball. In this game, very simple, facilitator host virtually passes a ball to one participant by calling his or her name. Assume that I am the host. Virtually, I am holding a ball and I call the name of participant. Just say Ankit is a participant. I call Ankit and pass the ball. So Ankit also virtually catches the ball, and Ankit feels that there is a participant in the group, Smita, and the participant he calls name Smita and pass the ball. And finally, this Finally, the last person in the group has to call the name of the host and return the ball virtually. So a small, funny, engaging game so that everyone passes the ball to it reaches through every member in the group and reaches finally back into the host. It may not be good for a large group, but it will be ideal for a group size of 20 to 30, maximum 40, maybe maximum 30, 35. That will be very ideal. And if you can add more elements, like by saying a word and passing, by saying a name of a fruit and passing, by saying a name of a favorite food item and passing, then you can have better version of that. So the game is pass the ball. So that is the fourth game in our list. And the fifth game in our list is one or two. One or two. That is a very simple game, which we require some minimum preparation from host side or who we facilitate in the game. So facilitator ask few questions to participants that have equally balanced two answers. If you go for the first answer, first option, you have to show one. If you go for the second option, you have to show two before the camera. And likewise, the game is very interesting and it can go. For example, if you may ask, would you prefer having a coffee or tea? If your answer is coffee, the first one, if you coffee first one, and the second one said is tea, if you prefer a tea, that is the second one to be said. So you can have more interesting question like this: would you prefer watching Netflix or Amazon Prime? Netflix for one, Amazon Prime for two. So keep going. So have more funny questions, and you can make more game more interesting. So that is the fifth one. Game is one or two. And the sixth game in the list is we call it as online charade. Here, facilitator may share a word to one person in a group in private chat, and the person to act out the word without making any noise, only by actions. The person has to act out. Everyone can give their guesses in public chat. The first person to give the guess correctly get the point, and the person with maximum point wins the game. So this is simple online charade where you can choose the words of what do you call fruits. It can be eatables, it can be movies, etc. So very engaging, simple, funny game, online charade. Try out in your Zoom classes or Zoom meetings. That is the sixth one in our list. And the seventh and the last one in the list is the classical truth or dare. It is good for small groups and it is a powerful icebreaker to know our members in a better way. So here what you have to do is that you ask your participants to everyone to have three statements of about themselves, about himself or herself. That is out of the three, two statement has to be true and one statement has to be wrong. So typically how we do a truth or dare, and this other members in the group has to identify which is that wrong statement this person had stated. So that is the game. And this here what you have to take care that the response, the answers from the rest of the group members has to come in a private chat to the host. So that will make this game more interesting. Or if you do not have the facility of a private chat, or you can keep it in open chat as well. So whatever it is, it's a powerful game of knowing each other. So make your three statements, out of which two can be right and one can be wrong, and others has to guess which is the wrong statement about the particular person. So that is online charade. Sorry, that is truth or dare, an interesting game. And these are the 7 games which I have here to share. Try out in your classroom, try out in your online meetings, try out in your online social gathering, and let me know how it went on. You can post your responses on comment box. Take care, stay safe. Thank you. Bye.